So a short introduction to the TS55 track saw from Festool. In order to cut a piece of wood, place it on your table or with a little overhang, up to you. Then we mark the length of the element by just a few lines with a pencil, and then we can align the guiding rail with the little transparent splinter-free tape exactly at the line. So left and right. And the guiding rail itself has some foam strips that makes it easier not to move around. So therefore you can see already this works fine. Additionally, you can also add a clamp, but most likely if you hold it down a little bit, it's already fine. So make sure you have a little bit of a starting area and also a landing area where the machine can rest on. We have this one with the battery-powered saw, and we can dial in here the depth of the cut. This sheet is 18 millimeters, so in this case we do 20, 25, so 22. We cut a little bit into the table, that's the purpose of the table, and then we're going to make sure that nothing falls down, so therefore if you place it on the table, it's even easier. We will also use a vacuum cleaner for this. The machine itself has an excellent dust extraction, especially when you cut on a table, something like that. In order to make sure that the vacuum cleaner runs, you first have to click the Bluetooth button for 5 seconds or longer, then the light flashes blue. It waits for the machine to be turned on. You already noticed the vacuum cleaner starts together with the machine, and when you stop the saw, the vacuum cleaner already takes 10 seconds to clean the hose, so it has a little bit of a delay. So when we start, make sure with this little button here, we disengage first, and then we can start the machine. So if you see, the machine is now locked, so we unlock and then we can plunge down. Means cutting is in a motion where I would say it is unlock, start, 21, 22, 23 to let the machine run on its full power. Then you plunge into, in this case, the air in front of it. Then you cut through and then up and off. So make sure that while the machine is engaged in the wood and cutting, you always have the machine running. So let's see how it works. So we start in front, down, up and off. And then we have a wonderful piece of wood, nicely cut, so everything is done perfectly. In case we want to change the blade of this machine, we can come a little bit closer. I will take the camera a little bit down here. Is it visible? Yes, it is. So, in case you want to change the material you cut, wood for instance, or you want to cut trespa or aluminium, we have various blades. So therefore, we first take the batteries out. Without any battery, there is no power, so there is no danger of actually having the machine starting by themselves. In the little lever here on top is also the Allen wrench hidden, and this also locks the machine itself if we go down. So we first make sure that we have the depth control all the way to down, and then if we now, we can actually go a little bit over the edge, if we now push the machine down, it locks in itself. And then we can insert the Allen key in here, and together with the direction of the teeth, as it cuts, so does it opens. So the machine runs this direction, and then we can also cut. It's in this case with the clock. We open this little screw, we can take the little disc out, and then we can lift the blade and take them out. All the blades from Festool here have a color indication. Yellow in this case is for wood. If you get a new blade, make sure that the text and the color strip in this case is also facing outwards. So you take a new blade, you switch them, and then you insert them with the color facing towards the edge of the saw that you can see and read it. Find its position on the little axle. You take the little knob, and at the back of the knob you will see a little, two little knobs, and they have to be in the little holes in here. So therefore it should work like that. You take the screw, hand tight, in this case to the right with the clock. You tighten this. Oh, sorry, it was against the clock to open it with the tooth of the grain, and now with the clock right tight in this case. Hand tight is fine, and then you can go down with the machine, push the lever, and here you can also again store the little Allen wrench in its, and then we take the batteries again, sorry for that, and we have a test alongside the edge. No vibration, everything is fine. That's it for a little short introduction about how to cut and how to change a blade if needed.